French guitar, and today's tutorial is I Can Fucking Tell by SAINt JHN. This is actually our 1-year anniversary for this tutorial. And I want to thank you all who really showed that video a lot of love. It has a lot of likes and a lot of comments on there. And you know, although I do like that tutorial, I felt like we can do it a little bit better. We can do it in the format that we have been using as of late. And so, you know, I'm going to tag, you know what, and check the description. I included a link to that tutorial, and you can go over there and you can check it out too. You know, before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Please go ahead and give us a like, and let's get into it. So this song is entirely with power chords, because you got, and those are all power chords. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a D power chord, an F power chord, and a B flat power chord. Now all these power chords we're using the same shape, and I like to think of it in this pattern. I'm gonna be using, for all these chords, I'm going to be using my first finger, my ring finger, and my pinky finger. So first finger, third finger, fourth finger. So our first power chord, the D power chord, how we make that is I have my first finger on the 5th string on the 5th fret. My third finger is on the 4th string on the 7th fret, and my 4th finger is on the 3rd string, also on the 7th fret. If you're playing it correctly, it should sound like that. Now we're gonna go to the F power chord, and that's gonna be with your first finger on the 6th string on the 1st fret. Third finger is on the 5th string on the 3rd fret, and the 4th finger is on the 4th string on the 3rd fret. And if you're playing it correctly, it should sound like that. So I'm gonna back up to our D power chord. Notice I'm only strumming the 3 strings that we're playing. So I'm only strumming the 5th string, the 4th string, and the 3rd string. For the F power chord, we're only strumming the 6th string, the 5th string, and the 4th string. Now we're on our B flat power chord. That's going to be your first finger on the 5th string on the 1st fret. Third finger is going to be on the 4th string on the 3rd fret. And the 4th finger is going to be on the 3rd string on the 3rd fret. And we are only going to strum the 5th, the 4th string, and the 3rd string. And if you're playing it correctly, it should sound like that. So there is a strum pattern that we have going. And, well, first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to palm mute these chords so that they're not solid. We want it to sound more. So I'm just doing a little bit of palm muting over here with my strumming hand. Okay, and so the pattern that we want to get while palm muting is down, 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 down. So you want to go down, 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 up. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Albeit not that fast. The extra sounds you hear going on, I'm using delay and I'm using reverb, and the pedal I'm using is a Boss ME70. You all probably have different pedals and different effects on your amp, so you're going to want to try to dial it in and try to dial in the best that you can. and with using your videos. If you would like, go ahead and let me know in the comments if you want me to do a separate video on how I set my effects for this song. If you let me know, and if I get enough people interested in doing that, then I'll just do a whole video on my effects as it relates to this song. So you want to get that going. So I'm gonna play the chords doing that pattern. So when I go from D to F, that down up comes before I get to that F. So down, 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 up, F, down, 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 up. Then when I get to the B flat, I do a down, 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 up, and then another down, 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 up. So in total, now at the end of the song, we have a riff that sounds like so how I'm playing that riff is I start off on the 3rd string on the 7th fret with my 3rd finger. Then we play the 3rd string on the 5th fret. So that's 3rd string, 7, 5. So 7th fret, and then 5th fret on the 3rd string, and then we go to the 4th string. So on the 7th, so on the 4th string, we start off on the 7th fret, and then we go to the 5th fret, and then the 3rd fret. So that's so 3rd string, 7, and then 5, and then 4th string, 7, 5, 3. So and you can slide from that 5th to the 3rd fret. So sometimes I like to kind of hammer on from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret. Sometimes I like to hammer on from the 5th fret to the 7th fret to start off. And then hammer on from the 5th fret to the 7th fret for the second part of the riff. Any way that you want to play this riff at the end is up to you, as long as you keep those same notes in there and have some fun within an experiment. Even with the strumming pattern, you don't have to use the exact strumming pattern that I'm using, just as long as you're staying in time and having fun. And now we are going to play the chords and the riff in context.
She don't believe in
that's our tutorial for today. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did enjoy this tutorial, please do not hesitate to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you and have a great day.